everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com and welcome to another How'd They Make That video where I show you how to make projects from the Stampin' Up! Catalog. We're making a project today of the 2017-18 annual catalog, and this project's on page 34 of the catalog, featuring the Happy Celebrations stamp set and the Celebrations Duo Texture Impressions embossing folder. Alright, so this is our card, and we're going to start out doing a little embossing with our Big Shot, and then we're in the stamp set we're going to use this image right here and then the Birthday to You image. Alright, set that aside. We're going to use this new Oh My Stars Textured Impression embossing folder to create our background look. I'm going to use some Bermuda Bay cardstock. And then if you want the dimensions for all of these pieces and a complete supply list, you can click on the link in the video description. So we're going to sandwich this using our platform. Run that through. And when I put this in, I run it through with the fold side first. Okay. Then we're going to use the Happy embossing folder here with a piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to center that. And this is really just kind of the width of the folder. Let's see if you see that. And then I've got it centered left to right. I run this through. Let's run that back like that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do our stamping first. We're going to stamp on our Happy and use our Stampin' Pierce mat. I like to use these when we do these bold stamped images so that I get a nice even look when I stamp. So we're going to start with, we're going to use several colors on this card. So we're going to start with Real Red. We're going to stamp our Happy. And what's so cool about this embossing folder is it debosses part of the words, but some of it's still showing or raised at the same level as the base of our cardstock, so that the ink will get the base of the cardstock plus that real thin outline on the inside. Okay. Using the same block for all the colors, so I'm just going to make sure it's clean. Our next color is Tangerine Tango. And it's okay if it overlaps a little bit on the red. Alright, next one is Daffodil Delight. Whoops. Stamps flying everywhere. Alright, we're going to clean that off. When you change colors, you always want to make sure you clean your stamp. And then we have this new, most awesome color, Lemon Lime Twist. This is my favorite new in color. Now, I got some ink on my block, and there's two reasons you get ink on your block. Number one, you're either pressing too hard and smashing your stamp into your ink pad, which I don't think I was doing, but my block is a lot bigger than my stamp, which can cause that same problem. But I needed, it wouldn't quite fit on my next size down, so I'm just going to have to be careful that I don't go crazy on inking my stamp. And the last one is Bermuda Bay. And what's so great about Stampin' Up! Is that all of our ink coordinate with our cardstock, coordinate with our ribbon. This is a real good example of that. And then my last piece I'm going to stamp is this little piece of Tangerine Tango cardstock, and I'm just going to use basic black on this one. And this is going to have Birthday to You. I'm going to get my head in there so I can stamp it straight. So now we're ready for some assembly. So our Bermuda Bay cardstock base, we're going to fold in half and crease. And then we're just going to layer this embossed star piece on top of that. And this is not quite a normal size card base, so you want to check my blog to get the dimensions for that. Then we're going to use a piece of the silver glimmer paper next, and we're going to put that in my banner triple punch. And this is actually 5.5 inches. And I don't want to cut off too much, so I'm just going to turn that down and look and see where I am punching. Bring it back just a little bit. All right. I'll use some fast fuse on the back. And it's up a little bit. It's not down right at the bottom of the card. So I'm going to put that up a little. Then I'm going to add some of this finely woven 1/2 inch ribbon, which is the lemon lime twist, which is so great because those coordinate. You see how that Bermuda Bay ink coordinates with the Bermuda Bay paper. So I'm just going to add a little bit of fast fuse on the back of my ribbon to hold it down. I'm just going to center that right on that strip. And then we're going to add a little of this brand new mini sequin trim, and this is the black. Isn't that cute? Cut that off. And then I think, because it's so small, that I'm going to use a couple glue dots, and I'm just going to put glue dots right on my lemon lime ribbon to hold it down. And put them far enough back so that they're not going to show. Okay, I'll lay that sequin trim down right in the center. Attach it there, and I'm going to pop up my happy birthday with some dimensionals. Just put one on each corner. Rogue sequin off of there. All right, we're going to pop this up right on top, centering that. All right, and then, whoops, drop my banner. We use a little bit of fast fuse right in the center, and that's really, it's kind of hanging off on the sample, so you don't want it all the way to the end. So I'm just going to attach that right there. And that's it. And then I would normally, because this is kind of a darker cardstock, add a piece of Whisper White in here. And I'll give you measurements for that on the blog as well. So if you would like to see more videos like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like updates on my newsletter and when I post on my blog, you can sign up for that. Just hit subscribe at the top of my blog banner. And I will see you next time. Thank you.